Let's talk about Stephen Reuther, a name you might not know but whose movies you definitely love. He was one of those behind-the-scenes visionaries who make Hollywood magic happen. Born November 2, 1951, in St. Petersburg, Florida, Stephen didn't come from a showbiz family. He was just a regular kid with a big dream and relentless ambition. Florida isn't exactly Hollywood, but that's what made his journey unique. He built his own path, brick by brick, fueled by determination. Before movies, he tried different things, always searching for his true passion. He had a sharp business mind and a creative soul. He just needed the right place to combine them. Little did he know, film would be that place. His humble beginnings gave him a grounded perspective and a knack for finding stories everyone could connect with. Stephen wasn't making movies for insiders, he was making them for all of us. He never forgot what it was like to dream big, and that's where the real magic began. How does a Florida kid end up producing Hollywood hits? It wasn't a straight line. After college, Stephen started on Wall Street, mastering finance and business. But creative people can't be boxed in. He felt the pull of storytelling. He realized his financial skills could help bring films to life. Taking a leap, he joined Vestron Pictures, a major player in the 80s home video market. Stephen quickly became a key player, spotting potential where others didn't. He took risks on unconventional projects, always searching for that special story. At Vestron, he became more than a numbers guy. He was a producer, shaping films from start to finish. Rising to president of production, he decided which movies got made. That's when a little script landed on his desk. A script that would change everything. The script was called Dirty Dancing. As a top exec at Vestron, Stephen was always hunting for the next big thing. Then came Dirty Dancing, a coming-of-age story set in the 60s, written by Eleanor Bergstein. Every major studio had passed on it, thinking it was too small, too niche, or too risky. The title made people nervous, the budget was tiny, the cast was unknown. But Stephen saw what others missed. A story about love, courage, and finding your voice. He saw the chemistry, the music, and the universal appeal. Instead of shying away, he championed the project. At Vestron, he convinced his colleagues to take a chance. It was a huge gamble, tight budget, tight schedule, and no big stars. But Stephen believed in the cast, the director, and the story. He put his reputation on the line for a dance movie no one else wanted. He wasn't just betting on a film, he was betting on heart. That's what great producers do. He fought for Dirty Dancing when no one else would. And that decision would change pop culture forever. Sometimes all it takes is one person to believe. Making Dirty Dancing was tough. Bad weather, tight budget, endless challenges. Stephen was the calm in the storm, solving problems and supporting the team. He created an environment where creativity thrived, like when Patrick Swayze ad-libbed, "Nobody puts baby in a corner." Even when the leads clashed off-screen, Stephen kept the focus on the work. He managed personalities, kept energy positive, and never lost faith in the project. He saw the film's potential long before anyone else did. Stephen guided the movie through post-production, ensuring the story and music came together perfectly. He wasn't just a financier, he was a creative partner. Every frame of Dirty Dancing reflects his passion and belief. Against all odds, he helped turn a risky project into a classic. That's the mark of a true producer. When Dirty Dancing hit theaters in August 1987, expectations were low. The studio almost sent it straight to video. But audiences went wild. Word of mouth made it a surprise blockbuster. It became more than a movie, it was an event. The story of Baby and Johnny resonated with millions. Love, courage, and unforgettable dancing. The soundtrack was a phenomenon, with hits like "I've Had the Time of My Life" everywhere. The album sold millions, won awards, and became the soundtrack to countless memories. Dirty Dancing became a cultural touchstone, quoted and loved for generations. It taught young women to be the heroes of their own stories. Stephen Reuther didn't just produce a movie, he created a phenomenon. His vision brought joy to millions. Decades later, the legacy endures. That's the power of believing in a story, and that's Stephen's magic. Dirty Dancing was just the beginning for Stephen Reuther. He went on to produce a wide range of films, always chasing the next great story. He co-founded Bel Air Entertainment and worked as an independent producer. Stephen had a knack for picking projects with heart, like Pretty Woman. which turned Julia Roberts into a superstar. He produced comedies, dramas, action films, and more. The Distinguished Gentleman, The Rainmaker, Face Off, Sweet November, Man on the Moon. He wasn't afraid to take risks or try new genres. What united his films was quality and care. Steven was hands-on, deeply involved in every project. He worked with Hollywood's biggest names, earning their respect as a true creative partner. His career was defined by passion, instinct, and a love for storytelling. He left behind a diverse, impressive body of work. Steven Reuther's influence is everywhere in modern cinema. He proved that great stories and great producers never go out of style. Those who knew Steven Reuther remember his kindness and integrity as much as his talent. In a tough industry, he stood out for treating everyone with respect. He mentored young filmmakers, always willing to share advice and encouragement. Steven built lasting relationships based on trust and passion for the work. He created positive, collaborative sets, a rare thing in Hollywood. Sadly, Steven passed away in 2010 at just 58. His loss was deeply felt by family, friends, and the film community. He was as devoted to his loved ones as he was to his craft. His legacy lives on in every film he touched. Every time someone watches Dirty Dancing or Pretty Woman, his spirit is there. Steven Reuther brought joy, laughter, and inspiration to millions. He was a true Hollywood original, deeply missed, never forgotten. Thanks to him, we all get to have the time of our lives.